Hey guys, welcome to Deadlock. Today I'm gonna be playing Seven, the character that is most known for being the best farmer in the game. I will show you how to make your farm gap look something like this at the end of the game. But before we get into that, please subscribe to the channel, it really helps it grow. Thank you so much. I really like starting Seven with his second ability, the stun, cause you can really punish aggressive players, you know. If someone's gonna push you, you can just cast this stun at him. Maybe get some melee hits in, stuff like that. In this moment I'm getting pushed pretty hard, but also they are very greedy, so the pocket comes to push me, gets one melee hit, and he will just die. That's why you are never greedy in Deadlock. As I said, Seven is a farming character, he's not really built for combat at the beginning of the game. You are mostly a late game champion, at least with the build I'm going with. So, the laning phase, you should play a little bit passive, just try to steal the enemy farm, take their orbs, you know, just play it careful. I didn't make this build, the name is on the screen right now. The core of this build is basically make your abilities do as much damage as you can, and it focuses on the ball damage, the damage of your one ability. As you can see, I said that Seven is not a fighting character, but also you can get kills, it's not impossible. I like this part when I'm running away from the pocket, and guess what? Parry is the strongest thing in the game, I'm always telling you guys. Parry is busted. If you can parry, you can win the game easily against any character. Also, it's pretty satisfying. I was doing really well on this lane, so I decided to do something a little dangerous, and it is to go under their shop and just pop my ultimate, cause they were both pretty low. So I thought that I can do it, and yeah, it worked out perfectly. To be honest, the 7 ultimate is not that great in the early phase, because you have no abilities to use it, and it usually does not do enough damage, and the enemies can just overwhelm you and kill you before you can do anything. But it worked out in this case, and we managed to push the Guardian under 7 minutes, which is kinda insane. So what now? You pushed your Guardian, what do you do as 7? Do you stay on your lane and try to push the Walker? Do you go and help your teammates push more Guardians? The answer is, you go farm. That's right, it's time to take all the farm there is. 7's first ability, the ball, is pretty OP for farming, that's why it's one of the best abilities ever in Deadlock. Right now I'm pretty low HP, but I still decide to take this camp. Though pocket is around me somewhere, so after I get down to under 100 HP I just bail, just in case you don't wanna die, you don't wanna lose those unsecured souls. Now, buying Spirit Lifesteal is a game changer. You can see I'm getting so much HP just from this ball alone. I just bought the item and I'm regenerating super fast. This makes me take more farm, cause I don't need to go back to base and heal, the ball will heal me just enough so I can take more farm. Now you will be playing this farming simulator for most of the time. You really wanna go into the enemy base, into the enemy camps. You wanna take their farm, cause taking their farm is a double bonus. You get souls and they lose souls, so it's double the profit. Also be sure to visit mid and break every pot, break every crate, cause they give some good stats, like free bonuses. Like this bonus health is super nice later on. Maybe you will survive on like 20 HP, and it's all thanks to this one pot. You can see that I was farming a camp, but then I decided to push the wave. That's cause waves have high priority. You always wanna push waves and then farm camps, cause the camps can kinda wait, but waves, they die, and you also put pressure on the enemy team by pushing your wave. Of course, now and then you can definitely help your team. I just left this Mirage to die sadly, but it's okay, cause I avenged him by killing the Slash. You see you have damage, like you can put out some pressure on the enemy team. But you don't get souls for that, you don't get that many souls for killing players. Just go and farm, become the raid boss. I like this part, cause I was farming mid and Wraith came at me, ulted me, and usually when you get ulted by Wraith you are dead. You are just dead. But somehow a miracle happened, I survived at 50 HP. Guess what, those pots I broke, those statues I destroyed got those bonus HP that saved me. But guess what, I'm a 7 player, so if I see farm, I really wanna take it. And guess what happened then? I get ambushed by the same Brave and died. Yeah, sometimes it's tough. But it's okay, I can just continue farming for the rest of the game. You can really feel your power of farm the moment you buy your 3k souls items, cause your ball will get much bigger and you can kinda farm everything in your way in seconds. The enemy team was taking the urn at this point, but as a 7 player, I need to farm, man. I need to get my farm. No, jokes aside, I helped my team, okay? I helped them. The ball is great for farming, but it's also great for destroying enemies. I found this Talon. I could have chased him, tried to kill him, but I just took the urn because, you know, 7 souls. That goes hand in hand. And as I said, the kills, they are not that important. Okay, my team is fighting on the yellow lane. What do? I go push the enemy walker on the purple lane, because split pushing is also something 7 is really good at. With the balls, they are massive, they can shred any minion in its way. I died at the end, but guess what? I got the walker. Was that worth it? 100%. I had no unsecured souls, so this was just pure value. Of course, after that I just went to farm some more souls. If you wanna be the perfect 7, you would just farm the whole game. But I actually helped my teammates from time to time, and it was worth it. This Slash, he had 1k unsecured souls on him. Let's go! Also, we got the second Walker for another flex slot, so yeah, this was really important. Yes, after that I went into the enemy jungle and I took everything in there. I just wanna say that this game was pretty easy. We were stomping the enemy team, but that will not always be the case. Sometimes you will need to help your teammates more, you will need to push other objectives as well. But here it was pretty easy, and because of that they let me farm, meaning I get more powerful really easily. Look at the speed of me farming this tier 3 camp, like, it's insane how fast I am. Other characters would wish they could farm it this fast. Also, after buying a decent chunk of my items, you can see that I am kinda shredding the enemy team. I am becoming the raid boss I wanted to be. Also, I just wanna say, farming as 7 is just satisfying. It's hitting that, like, videos on TikTok where people are, I don't know, cutting soaps, I guess. Okay, so my build is like 90% ready. I should go and fight, right? I'm just gonna take this boss all by myself, cause I can do that. Okay, so after everything I've done, it is finally time to do the only one team fight I need to do. My team is kinda dying right now. We are kinda getting killed, but thanks to me arriving at the scene, I can just, you know, activate my abilities and kinda shred everyone. That's one double kill. This pocket has no chance, he's running in fear, and I'm not gonna blame him. I am a powerhouse. Thanks to this soul gap I just like created, they have no chance, like they can't do anything about me right now. There's Bebop coming out of his base using his ultimate. I'm just gonna throw one ball at him and he's almost dead. He needs to go back into base, and guess what? It is time to use that 7 ult. That's the second time in this whole game that I'm using the ultimate, cause the ult is really not that great, but now at this point of the game, when you became the raid boss with the Spirit Lifesteal and all the abilities you have, the damage you're doing, I just killed Wraith without even knowing. I just threw a ball in their base. I'm destroying everyone, so yo, this is the perfect 7 game you can get. Like, my team was also doing a great job, so yeah. These are the stats. My damage is not that impressive, but it's thanks to the game being pretty short and that when I get powerful we ended the game. As I said at the beginning, 7 is a late game character, so props to my team for being good at the early, and the late game was my specialty, but the late game was like 5 minutes long. At least I can flex with this nice soul graph. Yeah, this was 7. He's a great character. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Goodbye. Please subscribe to the channel, I really need it.